all looks fine to me. I think the only problem that we may have is this. So this is our EC2 instance which we are creating, and we are facing an error while creating an EC2 instance that key pair does not exist. So key name should be, the value in this should be your key pair, whatever key pair you are having. So let's go ahead and check our key pair. Again, remember that basically the CloudFormation, each CloudFormation template has its endpoint according to its region. So we are in US East 1 region right now, and you should have a key pair according to the region only. So I have given key val. So let's check if we have a key val pair existing. Go to EC2. Go to key pair. So we apparently have one key pair. It's key val. So it's small v. Typos like these like make your life hell. So key val, so apparently v was small, so I am really very sorry for that typo. Go to EC2 dashboard. So now we are having 0 instances running, and so we will be, so after this script's launch we should have an EC2 instance up and running, and also we should have S3 bucket. So I think I am sure that this should work this time. Say next. Give it a name, we'll give the same name. Say next. We don't want to change anything here, and we'll create. So finger crossed, this time our both resources should get created, our S3 bucket and EC2 instance. Refresh it, resources. Right now there are no inline. Okay, so EC2 instance, it's showing the first resource which was given. Creation is in progress. S3 should also follow. Okay, so now S3 bucket is also create in progress. So it will take some time, and then our both resources will be created. Okay, so our S3 bucket creation has been completed successfully. You can see the status as create complete, and the bucket name you can see is S3CF bucket, which is here, and this was the name which we gave, S3CF bucket. So by the time our EC2 instance is created, we'll see if bucket is existing. Go to S3. Okay, cool. So now we have this bucket up here, S3CF bucket. You can see the bucket is created. So now we have successfully created a bucket, and now we will check the status of our instance. Refresh it. Oh, so finally we have been able to create the instance. So be sure to create your file with correct syntax, and you can see how typos can lead to errors. So we had basically 3 typos for today, so I'm sorry for those typos. And now our stack is created. You can see in outputs it has printed the value that we just mentioned in reference. We want a value. Reference is S3 bucket name, and it has printed the complete bucket name which is there, and you can see the same bucket which is created up here. Okay, so we are good with this, and now we have to check our EC2 instance. Go to services, go to EC2. Cool. Now you can see earlier I showed you 0 instances were running, and now we have 1 running instances, and this is the instance which is running. And you can see all the other details. We have our public DNS, the public IP is there, and all the other details which you want to see. You can see all the details up here, and the key pair name which we used was keyval. And again, if you want to see the availability zone and the instance types, by default it will take all the other values, and if you want to give some other instance type, we can mention in properties while creating this EC2 instance. So this is how basically a CloudFormation template works. We can create resources with it, and we don't have to do much of the manual work. The only effort which is involved, and one-time effort, is you have to create a template, and after you have created the template, the life is easy for you. So this is how CloudFormation works, and this is how deployment works with CloudFormation. And again, I will just get rid of the resources which I don't need. I'll just terminate this resource, EC2 instance, terminate. And we can delete our stack also if we don't want it. You can select the stack, actions, delete stack. So this was all from this tutorial. Again, I would just like to, okay, if we can see it, template. I would just like to give an overview again about this template. So first of all, we give the template version, then we can give the description, whatever description we want. In resources, we created 2 resources. First of all, resource name we have to give, then type is AWS S3 bucket, and then other properties if you want to give, you can simply give in this JSON. And then we create an EC2 instance, and properties. In properties, we can give the image IDs, and each AMI has its image ID, which you can just Google it. You will be simply able to get it. And in key name, you should give the key val pair, which we created in one of the starting sessions. We showed you how to create a key val pair. We have to give the key val pair name according to the region in which you are creating CloudFormation stack. And at last, in output section, if you want to display something, you can simply use the output section, and you can create things, or you can create your stack with CloudFormation. So this was all about CloudFormation tutorial, and in the next session we will be basically discussing one of the 2 things that will be either Opworks or it will be Elastic Beanstalk. Once we are done with those 2 things, we will be also showing you a demo tutorial on auto scaling. So that's all from this tutorial. Thanks for watching.